You are Locked On Mavericks Postcast, part of Locked On Sports Dallas, on the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, after letting one get away on Wednesday night, the Mavs had one go their way tonight in a big way as they hold on and beat the Detroit Pistons by the final of 123-117. What a finish. What a nice one-game homestand as the Mavs get a huge team win on their home floor. Here we go. Welcome into the Mavs Postcast, your team every day, and in our case, your team every single game. My name is Jeff Biggs, 35 plus, a little more than that, but I just rounded to 35, 35-year NBA host, reporter, and happy to be with you on this Friday night after a big Mavs win. Thank you for watching Locked On Sports Dallas, your destination after every single game. You can also find us on the Locked On Mavs podcast feed. Again, the Mavs get a huge win at home, 123-117. Coming up on our show tonight.
This is what you'll be talking about.
All right. Well, again, this was a huge win for the Mavs. Again, what a difference a game makes, what a difference a night makes after that really, really heartbreaking finish Wednesday night in Indiana when it really felt bad because the Mavs had it. They deserved to win that game. They just kind of beat themselves down the stretch, and give the Pacers credit too. They found a way to pull it out as good teams do. But the Mavs come back home, and what was a big homecoming for not only Cade Cunningham playing his first game back here in Dallas, but also for Tim Hardaway Jr. We'll talk more about that. But the Mavs held on and they pulled it out 123-117. We're going to talk about PJ leading the way. What a game for PJ Washington. And I feel a little redundant saying this, but I don't know how else to articulate it. I mean, we've talked about just the need, wanting to see somebody step up and kind of put this team on their back and lead the charge. And PJ's doing that right now. I mean, since he has been back, I mean, he has been leading the way. Well, I have a great example of that coming up from this game tonight, but props to him. And Spencer Dinwiddie, you know, we've called him out at times for some inconsistencies, but right now, I mean, this is the time when everybody needs to step up and play their best. And to his credit, rather than going the wrong way, he's going the right way, and he is stepping up right now when the team needs it. And Spencer Dinwiddie did that again tonight with a team high 31 points. All 5 Mavs starters scored in double figures. The Mavs had 9 players, not 8, 9 players in this one. Didn't have Kessler Edwards because Kessler has only 1 game left that he can play as part of his 2-way contract unless something changes on that front. So the Mavs opted to not suit him up tonight, and they'll take him on the road and kind of figure it out then. But 9 players, all 5 starters, scored in double figures, and tonight marked the Mavs' new team record. I mean, this has just been such a historically bad season as far as the injuries are concerned, but for the Mavs tonight, a new team record, 39th starting lineup tonight, which just shows you, I mean, that tells you everything you need to know about what kind of season this has been for the Mavs. And with that said, with this win tonight over Detroit, the Mavs now have 11 games left to go in the regular season. At the moment, they're back in the 10th spot in the West as we're recording, a half game ahead of the Suns, who right now, early in the second half, are leading the Cavs on their home floor in Phoenix. Will they hold on? Will the Cavs come back and pull it out? We'll see. But again, we've talked about it. The Suns have a really, really difficult stretch, but the Mavs are going to go on a stretch of their own with 4 games on the road. Kind of a weird, again, the Mavs come home for a 1-game home stand after their Texas trip, come home, then they go to Indiana. So they've had multiple trips. Now they're going back on the road for 4. New York, Brooklyn, fly down to Florida to play Orlando, then back to Chicago, and then they come home again. It is what it is, but no excuses. So this is it. 11 games left to go with a big 4-game trip starting on Monday night. But with that said, huge win, and that brings us to
time to reveal where the game was won or lost. It's the turning point.
I think without a doubt, the turning point in this one had to be the finish, right? The Mavs were not in control, but they had the lead and they were playing well. But with that said, you got the Pistons literally kept firing. They kept coming back, and no matter what the Mavs would do, even when they went up by 12 at the start of the fourth quarter, the Pistons were right there. And, it got hairy there at the end, and they're a good team. The Pistons are a good, solid, physical team. They have a good lineup, a good roster. Cade Cunningham is playing great. They've got a good mix. Malik Beasley, can shoot. Guy's just lethal. They're a really, really loaded, talented team. Maybe they had a little too much fun after the win the other night in Miami. I don't know, but they kept coming back, and to the Mavs' credit, they held on this time, and it was so nice to see. 2 things that really stood out to me, aside from PJ Washington stepping up the way that he has. Love the way that the Mavs they were determined to get this win tonight, and I thought the return of both Klay Thompson and Brandon Williams, huge. I thought their presence, their energy. Klay hit a couple big shots down the stretch. Brandon Williams with that 3-point play to put it the lead to 121 to 117 was huge. But collectively, the Mavs just played together, and you can tell they were all focused and on the same page and wanted to make sure that they got this win tonight and held on and got the win for the home fans. And so that was very, very good. Just a very, I know there's a lot of negative and critical things to say right now, and I get that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not putting my head in the sand, but with that said, right, with the easy kind of low hanging fruit, these games are certainly entertaining, and I've been saying this now really for definitely here in the month of March that depending on what happens with the injuries, more than anything, more than what I want or what we as fans want. This team has played their tails off to try to hang in there and keep this thing afloat. And if there's a chance that they can get some bodies back and at least try, at least play, at least see what it looks like and what they might be able to do with a handful of games left, you never know. I'm not saying they're going to win the championship or anything like that, but it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out and how this finishes out. We'll talk more about that when we come back. Also, we will let you know our pick for the player of the game and a whole lot more. The Mavs, though, get a huge win tonight. They beat the Pistons 123-117. This is the Mavs Postcast. All right, well, we got a lot going on this Friday night for sure, and scaling your business requires the right expertise at the right time. Now, with Upwork, you can find specialized freelancers in marketing, development, design, and more, experts that are ready to help you take your business to the next level. Now, Upwork gives businesses flexibility by connecting them with top freelance talent across multiple industries, including IT, AI, web development, and marketing. Whether you need extra hands for a project or a long-term partner, Upwork makes hiring simple and affordable. Now, here's a couple things. If you need to find the right talent, if you need help with a marketing campaign, Upwork can connect you with a freelance expert who delivered incredible results. They have fast and easy hiring. Posting a job is free and simple. Cost-effective growth instead of hiring full-time. Upwork helps you find affordable, top-tier freelancers to scale your business efficiently. So visit Upwork.com right now and post your job for free. That's Upwork, UPWORK.com, Upwork.com, to connect with top talent and grow your business today. And, daylight savings snuck up on us again. And if you are feeling that lost hour of sleep, 5-Hour Energy has your back. The extra sunshine means more time for fun, but sometimes you need a little boost to power through. Now, whether you're staying up late watching the NCAA tournament, squeezing in a round of golf after work, or just trying to keep up with your busy day, 5-Hour Energy gives you that quick, refreshing pick-me-up whenever you need it. Basketball madness, you're trying to stay up late. 5-Hour Energy helps you keep up the next day. Extra daylight, extra activities with longer days. You can get outside for a bike or a run. Tropical Burst is a great go-to for a quick boost. On-the-go convenience, whether you're at a game or traveling, 5-Hour Energy is easy to grab and keeps you feeling refreshed. So head to 5hourenergy.com to find over 15 flavors to choose from, including watermelon, blue raspberry, and peach mango. You can even build your own 12-pack or 24-pack delivered right to your door. Need one now? Grab a 5-Hour Energy shot at your local grocery or convenience store. They're everywhere. Stock up today and stay energized. All right, welcome back to the Mavs Postcast. My name is Jeff Biggs. Happy to be with you. We want to hear from you via the comment crew. Please jump in. We've got a few minutes left before we wrap things up. But again, 123-117, the Mavs stopped the Pistons for a crucial win at home before heading out on the road for a 4-game road trip. The Mavs at the moment have a half-game lead over the Suns for the 10th spot in the West. We'll see if the Suns can beat the Cavs or lose tonight to the Cavs at home. But that brings us to our...
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
Well, I'll tell you what, I know Spencer Dinwiddie led the Mavs with 31 points. And again, props to him. Like I said, it's been an up and down season for PJ Washington for sure. But to his credit, the last couple of weeks, the last handful of games, he has really stepped it up. Started strong tonight, and I think he really, has gotten more comfortable with this group and is doing, I think, kind of what we envisioned him doing, and that's just kind of running things as a veteran, helping guys and knowing where to go and what to do in the right moments. Again, 31 points for Spencer Dinwiddie, but my player of the game, without a doubt, has to be PJ Washington for sure. 27 points in 38 minutes, but he had 5 3-pointers, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if that was a career high, but definitely a season high for PJ. I get so many of these stats in my head. But no, he, like I said, he led the way, and I thought a great example of just kind of where he's at right now as a player and with his game. He had that sequence where he had a turnover on one end of the floor, went down and made grabbed a huge rebound on the other end of the floor to get the ball back for the Mavs. And that's just kind of where he's at. I mean, he's hitting big shots. He's in the paint and in the trenches in critical moments when the Mavs need the ball or they need a possession, when they need something positive to happen. And so I got to give it up to PJ again. He is, without a doubt, leading the way for the Mavs. Kai Jones, 10 points and 7 rebounds. Didn't have a double-double in game number 3 for him, but man, there was one possession where, and I made this comment the other night, where just his presence under the basket or around the basket, I mean, he can make so many things happen just with his talent and his athletic ability. And just his presence there gives the Mavs a whole separate dimension and option to their game because of what he can do. I mean, you can lob to him, you can get it under. I mean, he's quick and athletic and can score like that. And to be able to have a guy like that, I think is huge. So having him here back and down the stretch for these games is going to be huge, without a doubt. And his energy is great. Najee, again, just some big moments. I mean, he is tough. He and Cade were kind of going at it, and he and Williams were going at it too. Just a good guy, just a great player. I'm sorry, Thompson. He and Thompson were going at it, but he is tough and just does a whole bunch of things. So a great game again for Najee, who had 19. Good to have Klay Thompson back with 20, including 3 threes. You can tell he wanted to play tonight, and he had some big shots and some big moments. Good for Klay. Good to have him back. They're going to need him, and I expect to see the veteran Klay kind of shine now with these games on the line, and with the importance of these games and the pressure of some of these games. I think you're going to see Klay Thompson step it up and shine in crunch time for the Mavs. The bench, again, only 4 guys available. I thought Dwight Powell had some good moments. Brandon Williams, I think he's still kind of fighting with that hamstring a little bit. He's also took a couple of hard falls, but ended up with 7. And again, that 3-point play at the end was huge for the Mavs. Kind of a quiet game after such a strong game last time. Jaden Hardy was scoreless tonight, only played 10 minutes. I don't know if he was kind of hurting again or they just didn't want. I don't know what happened there. And then Max had only 5 points, so a quiet game for him. But nonetheless, huge win tonight for the Mavs. Again, after the tough loss Wednesday night in Indiana, for the Mavs to bounce back the way that they did and to get this win at home before going back on the road again. Huge win tonight, and looking forward to seeing what they can do on the road. So with that said, be sure and hang with Nick Angstedt and the crew. Isaac, slightly biased. They will be with you, and they've got their show coming up. They'll have more content over the weekend, and I will be back with you again on Monday night. We'll probably, hopefully, have a little more on Anthony Davis, who, again, practiced with the Legends. I made this comment the other night, and I love AD. I'm not trying to be critical here or mean-spirited, but I thought AD playing golf the other day, I just that was not a good look to me anyway. I mean, look, I know it was a day off, and look, you can do whatever you want to do, but when you're coming back from that kind of an injury, and the Mavs are fighting for a playoff spot, I just don't know if now is the time to be playing golf. That's just me. Hey, nothing against him. I would have probably advised against it, would have said, hey, why don't you wait? The season's almost over, potentially. Maybe not, hopefully not, but just maybe hold off on the golf. That's just me. But I would think maybe that means and 2 practices means he's getting close. So we'll see. And then both Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford went 3-on-3. So we'll see. Again, 11 games left to go, 4-game road trip on Monday night. Hope you will join me then. The final tonight, the Mavs top the Pistons 123-117. This has been the Mavs Postcast.